Comeau Hill is one of the youngest Acadian villages in the area.
Yet there are two ancient sites here which have become modern Acadian icons due to their historical significance to the community: La Pointe à Bailly and La Roche à Saint-Pierre. La Pointe à Bailly is what locals call the small peninsula located on the southernmost extremity of Comeau Hill, which lies in Goose Bay and faces the Black Ledges. This point of land is the place where the Catholic missionary priest, l'Abbé Charles-François Bailly, is thought to have come ashore during a visit to the area in the 1760s. It is said that l'Abbé Bailly walked in a northerly direction some several hundred yards to a massive granite rock afterwards known as Roche à Saint-Pierre or St. Peter's Rock.
This is where the missionary celebrated the first Mass in Comeau Hill. The story's origin, dating back to the 1760s, survived with much thanks to the late scholar and one of our most important Acadian historians, Father Clarence d'Entremont, whose quest for research brought him to the village in the 1960s. He interviewed Levi Muse, who was born in Comeau Hill in 1882 and who had lived much of his life fishing schooners in Gloucester before returning to the village in the early 60s. Levi was able to share many stories he'd heard from his grandfather. In fact, much of what he shared went back to the arrival of the original settlers in the 1840s and beyond. Levi loved to share the stories he'd heard all his life and went on to inspire many youngsters from the village with the oral histories. Thanks to Father Clarence d'Entremont's historical research and Levi Muse's knowledge of oral history, together they were able to piece together and help preserve a part of our history that would surely have been lost. Today, you can still visit Roche à Saint-Pierre, which is nestled at the base of a forested ridge that runs northward along the eastern shoreline. This lone sentinel is visible from a long distance by sea and is known locally as La Bottled Pint. This large granite rock measures some 20 feet in height and is somewhat irregular in shape. The south exposure measures 28 feet in length at the base and is perfectly vertical all the way to the peak. The side facing the water measures 13 feet across and is steeply sloped, as are the other two sides. At the front, you will also notice that a large slab has broken away, probably due to weather entering a fault line, which then froze, causing this piece to dislodge. The slab has also broken into two separate pieces, weighing many hundreds of pounds. Tradition says Saint-Pierre was carved upon this rock, but extensive search has found nothing. However,
on the back of the rock, or west side, you will see what appears to be an engraved cross measuring approximately 4 feet by 3 feet.
A gravel walking trail has been carved through the wilderness, approximately 1 kilometer in length. One can enjoy seeing rare plants such as the pink lady slipper or blueberries growing in season. A meandering stream has been left untouched with the construction of an engineered wooden bridge. Several benches are located along its route where you can rest or simply sit and enjoy nature.